Apart from studies in theology, other thing I enjoy the most at ACU is the relationships that I have created through the years, especially with faculty and staff members. This has been so easy when compared to other universities, because here I get to relate with faculty and staff members as though they are my friends, and that has been helpful even in my studies, because what's studying at a certain university if you can't foster any good relationships with the people that are leading you? So the likes of Mr. Tembo, whose doors are always open, Mrs. Kabwe, the same goes for her and the others. You can easily go into these people's offices and have a chat, be it on personal matters, be it on academics and all that, and even future plans. So that is one thing that I appreciate here.
ACU being a Christian university, one of the things that the institution is interested in developing in the students is not just impacting them academically, but as well as also impacting them spiritually. So then the chaplain is the one who is responsible for the spiritual welfare of the university. Basically, it's both staff and students. So meaning that the chaplain is responsible to provide that pastoral care that staff and students need, and also to just lead the university in all the programs that are intended to meet the spiritual needs of the students and staff. What you will notice at ACU is that there are certain specific components of ministry that we are using as chaplaincy. One, of course, it's the pastoral care, where from time to time students meet, the chaplain meets with students and just to hear them out, how they are doing and if there is any help that they would need. So that's pastoral care. Two is the mentorship program. The mentorship program is simply intended to provide someone that can walk along with the students, someone more experienced, that can just guide them through in their academic and the career development. But also, as you know, education is not just about transferring of information or knowledge, but it's also about producing character in the people that learn. And so mentorship program is intended to have someone more experienced that can work with the students and just be able to be there for them for counsel, for guidance, answer their questions, and just provide them that support that they need in the context of a relationship, rather than in the context of a formal classroom lecturer to student relationship. So that's the mentorship. And of course they also have a Bible study that is led by the house parent. All of us, you'd be surprised, even me as old as I am, I have a mentor, someone that I look to. Because life has challenges, life has obstacles, and the best people to guide us navigate through the obstacles of life are those who have been through that road before. And that's the opportunity that mentorship provides, that you can work with someone who has walked the path that you have. They've made mistakes, bent their fingers along the way, learned from their mistakes, and as they work with you, they are able to point out to you some of those things that you will need to avoid, and some of those things that you will need to pursue, because they are perhaps avenues that they have tested and experienced, and so they know the right way. I mean, even if you look into the Bible, you actually see components of mentorship in there. Jesus Christ choosing the 12 that they may stay with him and learn from him, and let alone that he may send them. Look at the relationship between Paul and Silas and Timothy and Titus. All those are examples of mentorship. You have Peter with Mark, who ends up writing the very first gospel in the Bible. So mentorship it's not babysitting. It's part of the help that we need to achieve the best that we can, and learn from those who have experienced and learned from their experiences those things that we pursue to achieve. One of the things that has helped is basically the policy of the school. It being one of the core values, meaning that every one of us who are staff know that it's one of the responsibilities that we have to our students. But also there are systems that we have put in place that just ensure that as staff and others that we also invite to be part of the mentorship program are doing the right thing. So there are basically two things. One is what we call a weekly mentorship accountability form. This is a document that basically mentors and students sign at the end of the week to show that the mentorship has actually taken place. But in addition to that, there is also now the monthly report that mentors need to then fill in and just share with us how their experience has been, and that way it helps us also just to keep track of the mentorship happening, and also knowing if there are any challenges that either mentors or students are experiencing. So it's a way of us receiving feedback on how the mentorship program is going.